Alright, I don't know about you guys, but one thing I love in Garry's mod is the weapons. Tons of weapons. In fact, there is a plethora of different weapons that you can pick. From admin guns, all the way to a G-Man headcannon. But of course, these are all weapons that you can take with you and do whatever it is you please. What if we had a weapon instead, where we put it on the ground and shot it? Crazy concept, I know. And of course, we do have some experience with this in Half-Life 2, with the emplacements, or the turrets. And that is exactly what we're taking a look at today. This is the Manable Emplacements mod. And it could not be any easier to set up. Simply go into the Entities tab, we're going to go into the Emplacements, put down the emplacement, and it's going to work exactly the way you'd expect. You don't have to do any crazy setup or anything, and there's not even a settings menu. This is all really this easy, and then simply walk up to it, press E, and use it like you would. Now, of course, this is the airboat gun, which is going to be extremely effective at killing NPCs. And before you guys ask, yes, you can put it on the airboat. In fact, you can put every single one of these emplacements that I'm going to be showing off today on any of the default Half-Life 2 vehicles. It could theoretically work on other vehicles, but it guarantees does work on these. And all you gotta do, it's almost like magic. Are you ready? We're gonna put it wherever we want. Make sure it's not weighing down. That should be good. It's kind of, you know what? It's fine. And then all you have to do is go into the weld tool, select weld, and weld it to the airboat. Let me make sure that that's good and... oh, shit. Guys, always make sure your welds are welded. And there we have it. So, what now? Well, you simply get in, and it just works automatically. It knows when you go into the vehicle, and it's not clunky or weird. It feels really good. It feels just like it does in the Half-Life 2 campaign. So there you have it. And again, you can do this with every single emplacement that I'll be showing off. Which takes us to the AR3. This is the successor, or the big boy version of the AR2, and well, this is the one that you get in the Half-Life 2 campaign. It's incredibly powerful too, so don't worry about killing NPCs. Alright, so in Half-Life 2, one of the things I've always hated is the goddamn chopper. That's not something I'm gonna get to. But what if we could use the weapon on the chopper instead? That's what this is. It is the incredibly powerful and very widespread turret from the chopper. And of course, testing it on NPCs, I mean, this thing just completely decimates crowds. So if you ever did want to use the chopper gun, now you can. Alright, this one's really cool. This is the Combine Cannon. I don't even know what the hell that means. It shoots a very high-powered beam of energy, I assume, or like a laser, and this thing looks like it's gonna hurt. So it's a good thing we have Odessa to test this theory out on. Okay, so not... oh wow. The rate of fire is much higher than I thought it was. So because it is single fire, you do have to constantly keep clicking. If you hold it, it's not going to keep firing. But other than that, really cool design. I don't know why this wasn't in Half-Life 2, or maybe it is and I missed it. Alright, here we go. The Combine Sniper Rifle. Now this is pretty cool. So we do have the zoom. Sadly, that's kind of on by default. It is a little interesting because the sniper can get in the way, but of course you can just move to the side. And of course, with the way that the emplacements work in the source engine, it'll be just fine, unless you move too far away. Before this one, we are going to shoot Odessa here. Let's see how well it works from a distance. Not too bad. Alright, have you ever wanted to make your own emplacement? Well, this is the editable gun. Simply go up to it, right click, and you can customize it. So this is pretty sick. You can choose the projectile type from like flechettes, bullets, rockets. We're gonna do rocket because why not? You can also change the velocity of the projectile, which we're gonna make this thing a super fast rocket. You can choose the fire delay, the spread. We're gonna make it a low spread. Increase the damage all the way. And you can even change how much bullets you shoot per shot. And then you can change the weapon sound. All these different sounds. You can loop it. And then there's even effects like you can choose the Combine effect. We're gonna choose the gunship effect. You can pick tracers from a bunch of tracers and the shells. Just completely customizable. Really cool stuff here. I did not expect it to be that loud. That actually jump scared me. Oh my god. So be very careful when using this thing, anywhere. The Gauss gun. A lot of you Half-Life 1 fans are gonna love this, me included. If you guys don't know, Half-Life 1 is my favorite Half-Life game, and oh, this is bringing back so many good memories. This was one of the best weapons in my opinion. I always loved to charge the shot and then shoot the ground and just fly up like a million feet. Only the real ones know. That was the best way to get around in Half-Life. Well, besides bunny hopping through the entire stage. But let's go ahead and try out the Gauss weapon here, and it's pretty cool. Now, the cool thing about the Gauss weapon, it has similar traits to the crossbow with the fact that the bullets will ricochet. So even though we're shooting the ground, the bullets are going to ricochet off of that. And you can get some pretty sick skill shots with it. And now we get to the gunship cannon. Not the chopper cannon, the gunship. And this one is pretty good. There is moments where you have to kind of stop and wait. So that can get kind of annoying, but of course that's where the heavy machine gun comes in. And this thing looks straight up like an LMG, or I guess it's an HMG because it's a heavy machine gun. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I feel like this was from like a Half-Life 2 beta leak or something. I remember using this weapon at some point. And I'm also now kind of sad that we didn't get an LMG in Half-Life 2. And last up, we have the incendiary one. And this thing is bitchin'. Like, I'm not even gonna put that any other way. It just straight spits bullets and fire at the same time. Alright, Odessa, just watch. I promise. It's gonna be lit. Now is the time to unsubscribe. I'm sorry, guys. Just kidding, just kidding. Yeah, pretty good. It does good damage. Setting them on fire is just kind of icing on the burnt cake. Alright, I'm done with jokes for the day. Let's go ahead and... oh, wait. That was the last one.
Or was it?
This is the more manageable emplacements. That's right. We got more. Big thank you to Mr. Enderman22 for suggesting this. And we got... whatever the hell this is. It looks like a Gauss weapon. I'm not gonna lie. Pretty much the beamcaster is going to cast out a continuous beam that does eventually kill the enemy. Not exactly the most useful weapon, but... if you like beam weapons, then here you go. Alright, next up we have the burst grenade launcher. Well, if the customizable one was anything to go by, I'm a little scared here. And rightfully so. It shoots a bunch of SMG grenades out, and then, well, they explode. So it's not really usable on the ground. However, you can use it in the air, but then the spread will be so big it probably won't work out anyway. So it's very experimental, long cooldown, and of course we have another one. This is the burst missile launcher. I'm gonna go up here instead. Let's see what it does. Okay, it shoots a bunch of rockets in a straight line, so you probably could use this on the ground. The flechette gun. It looks like a shotgun, but it shoots out a bunch of flechettes. Pretty cool stuff. Now this is gonna be a proper weapon to use on groups. As you can see, I don't... wait, why is it purple? I didn't make this channel to ask questions, I made it to showcase. Next up, we have this big thing. And it has the sickest name you could ever give a weapon ever. It is the Heavy Fizzle Accelerator. I don't even know what the hell that means, but watch out for ricochets and AoE damage. Oh. Oh, wow. We can actually get the beam to kind of bounce back around. Alright, so this is pretty much the Tau gun on crack. It does take a minute to charge up though. But once it does, oh, this thing goes. And next up we have the Rapid Micro Missiles. It is pretty much just, well, a rocket launcher that doesn't stop shooting. And this is going to be the most anticlimactic thing ever. We just have a rocket launcher. That's all it's called. And it just shoots a regular rocket. So there you guys have it. That is all the emplacements. Definitely a lot more than I thought there was going to be, but it was a lot of fun showcasing all of them. As always, I'd love to know your thoughts down below. Links will be in the description. If you guys do want to leave a like or subscribe, you totally can. Thank you so much for watching this until the end, guys. And until next time, thanks for watching, and farewell.